What?
Oh, yeah! Hi. What's happening? Not much over here, that's for sure. What's happening? Everybody's lurking. Lurking. Ping G, hello. Hello. So what's going on, everyone? What is happening? All these lurkers. Unbelievable. Twitch. What's happening, Twitch? How are you all? Facebook. Hey. Hi, how are you, Facebook? Mom knows treasures. I'm driving from my house too close to Ping G. I'm driving from my house to... You're in Anaheim? Wow, that's cool. How's the weather in California today? Going to Newport Beach. Nice. Haven't been there in a long time. It's hot out there. Wow. Yeah, it's hot here too. It is hot here too. 90s, I think. 90s at least. At least. Oh my goodness, Hi, Maddie. So, Alan Bailey, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Haven't seen you in here before, but that's okay. Always welcome. Well, at least it's cooler here in NB. What's NB? About 79 degrees. Nice. I wish it was 79 degrees here. Jen's here. Jen, is your Whatnot Jen's Fun? Is that you on Whatnot Jen's Fun? I was in Pomona for and it was 103 degrees. Oh my brunch. I figured that's what you meant. 103 degrees. Holy cow. Pam, what's happening? Nice to see you live again. I have been live. It's nice to see you in the chat again. I'm still in Fontana, but headed to brother-in-law's in Newport Beach. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been to Newport Beach in a long time. It is nice there. Southern California is beautiful. I have to admit that. I think I told this on one of my streams when we went to Comic-Con. In order to the last time was a Comic-Con, now it's like 10 years ago, And in order to get my, in order to make it a tax deduction, I had to go into several offices and talk real estate and do some business. And the condos in Little Italy were minimum $500,000, 2 bedroom. And then you had to pay an exorbitant amount of money for parking, for a parking space. I wonder what it is today. I haven't checked at all. Sorry, I have been trying to get work done. Oh, I understand. I am the same way, Pam. I just got off a very hugely successful whatnot sale. I think I sold 2 pieces. Yep. It was phenomenal. I have both pieces right here. Yes, I am being very sarcastic. Stuff. My fault, because I did it very fast. You know, I finished loading everything and I said, I'm just going to go on. Epic fail. Epic fail. It's my first one in 2 months, I think, which is another problem. You have to be consistent on there. I'm seeing the same people almost every day at the same time doing it. Hello, I'll just stopped in for a moment. It's okay, J-E-K. It's okay. Did Jen never answered my question? My ex-brother-in-law lives in San Francisco. He has a condo and parking is. Yeah, it's been a long time. Well, actually, it hasn't been that long since San Francisco. When I bought my real estate office franchise, when I franchised, I didn't franchise. I bought a franchise for my office. I had to go to training in San Francisco for a few days. And that was nice. It was the first time Sandy and I had been there in probably 20 years. And it was nice. Went to Fisherman's Pier and Wharf and all that stuff. The usual tourist destinations, I guess you want to call it. So this is like the second time in a week I've been on after 5 p.m. Very unusual for me. I thought Jerry was going to come on and say howdy doody, but I must be mistaken. So, excuse me. So what's happening, everybody? I asked Jerry because Jerry, as you know, has a lot of stuff he wants to get rid of. The other reason I went on Whatnot is because I too, Sandy took the gloves off the other day and she said, sell it all. Sell it. She says, I don't care if we have to sit on cardboard boxes. She said, sell it all. So I said, okay. So I listed 120 items on eBay Friday and Saturday. And I made them all auctions. Started Seal. Hello. Thanks for coming in. I started almost every item at $2. I'm sorry. So hopefully we'll start to get the stuff sold. And then I figured I have more stuff. Let me just do a Whatnot and see if I can get it sold instantly. And I didn't advertise it long enough. Typically, the last time I did a Whatnot, I advertised it for a week ahead of time. And it worked out very well. This time I advertised it for 30 minutes. So, went awful. Excuse me. My son lives in Oakland. There's a lovely Amtrak train from downtown LA to Oakland. Oh, wow, nice. A long time ago, let's see, my son's 40, so holy crap. 35 years ago, we spent a month in California. We started in San Diego, did a lot in LA, was on the Bob Hope show, which was cool. And then we drove from LA to San Francisco. What a ride that was. That was awesome. That was very cool. Talk about memories. I still haven't done Whatnot. Yeah, Yvonne, it's like I'm getting to feel like if you're not consistently on, like Stuart from Franklin Hill Ventures, he's on now consistently. I don't know about Veronica, Victoria. I don't know if she's doing it consistently. The last one I did was a couple of months, so people will forget. What's his name in California on the Bay, eBay on the Bay? They took his eBay account away. He's now on every single day at 4 o'clock. There's this Disney person that I watch only because Sandy's into Figment, and his name is Figment something. He's on every single night at 6 o'clock. So I think that makes a difference. Yeah, the Treasure Hustlers are on at 3 in the morning, but I think they're on the same time all the time. So you will develop a following. I mean, it's business 101, basically. That's why when I used to do the show, it was 6 o'clock every night. And then I stopped for a few months. So now 10 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Thursday, it's repetition. You have to keep doing it. And people say, oh yeah, what's his name's on? So it's just business. It's business 101, basically. Be consistent. Right, everybody? Give me a hell yeah in the chat if you think I'm right. The Nike shoe guy sells used clothing. Okay. Never heard of the Nike shoe guy. Sandy and I went to a grand opening of a Goodwill yesterday, half hour away in Orlando. Thank you, Pam. Wow, the prices. That's all I got to say. Wow, the prices. They had a couple of brand new toys, still in the box, still sealed. More money than what you would pay at Walmart. I couldn't believe it. Even Sandy looked. She says they want $30 for this. It's like at Walmart for $20-something. Because she was looking at bags and her stuff. But yeah, man, that's the first Goodwill I think we've been in, other than the bins, in a long time. But Goodwill? What the hell are you thinking? What are you doing? I thought, for one thing, you're not buying things at wholesale. Everything's donated. Why do you want over retail prices? Feel free to cut and paste this into an email to Goodwill. I mean, if I have to do that, it's because my cost is more than Walmart sells it for, and I have to make $1 or $2. But damn, everything to you is donated. So your cost is nothing. Granted, you have to pay rent. You have employees. You have to pay whatever for the employees. You have to pay workers' comp. Okay, there's a cost involved. But over retail? I don't get it. Yeah, you have to go to small thrift stores now. I guess you're right. But how do small thrift stores get their inventory? Is it donated also? I don't know. I don't think it's right to, and don't get me started on, the owner or the I don't think there's an owner of Goodwill. It's a conglomerate or whatever. The president, vice president, CEO, whatever, gets $1 million plus a bonus. What the hell's with that? Donated. You don't get no bonus. You don't get any bonus. You give it to the people you're trying to help get employment and boost up those. I'm sorry, I'll get off my high horse now. Goodwills in my area are still not too bad, but I've heard that they are getting ridiculous other places. excuse me, they're crazy here. Church thrift stores. Yvonne hit it right there. We don't have any church thrift stores here, although we should, because you can't go 2 miles without hitting a couple of churches. Rummage sales. Church rummage sales. I love church rummage sales. They price things at $0.25, $1. Take a pound of clothes for $2. Take a whatever. Fill this bag full of books for $1. They need to stay in their lane, Jen says. That's right. Stay in your lane. Speaking about staying in your lane, let's just change the subject for a minute. You're on a 2-lane city highway, city thoroughfare. The speed limit is 45. You don't want to go 45. You want to go 55 or 65. There's a person in the left-hand lane going 45. You want them to out of the way, but they won't, because the person to the right of them is also going 45. What do? People on Facebook here in the local town things be about that all the time. It's like, you're doing 45. If you're going to drive that slow, you're not a cop. Don't hold up the traffic. If somebody wants to speed and try to get a ticket or whatever, let them. Don't hold people back. Had an interview with the VP. I think, yes, I've seen plenty of interviews with them on TV and stuff. And the subject always comes up, but the stuff is donated. And your philosophy is you're supposed to help the unemployed. And the answer gets very convoluted and swept under the rug. Storage bandits. What's happening, my man? How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't been on your streams in a while. Of course, you're on later than I am, I believe. If you are the right person that I'm thinking, right? Storage bandits. Let me just check here. Let me check my magical ball. First, let me do that. Let me make sure that I am subscribed to you. We spent $52. Are we going to make a profit? I don't know, on the Dragon Ball Z stuff, I would say so. Those are very cool knives and watches. I am subscribed. Hi, Storage. Hi, Jen. Man, this is like, you'd think I was wasted or something the way I'm talking tonight. Probably because I'm a little aggravated. So anyway, I was telling Jerry, since I have 9 million of you on here, that's it. Why most of the people stay on Facebook and Twitch and they don't come over to YouTube? I appreciate it. I appreciate no matter where you're watching from, definitely. But if you'd like to participate in the chat, because they're not going to see it unless I do this. Then they see you chatting. I was on Whatnot. I told Jerry, I said, you and I should get together and do another blowout sale on YouTube. A Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday or something. Let's work together and get it put together and stuff. At least that way, for me, it's easier to advertise something for YouTube or Facebook. A simple $20 paid Facebook advertisement or something, if you do it 4 or 5 days in advance is good. But what do you think? You think Jerry and I should get together and do another blowout sale? Swamp Picker, what's happening? How are you today, this lovely Sunday? Hey, why don't I do this? I do this all the time and nobody takes advantage of it. And I'm telling you, I haven't been drinking or anything. That was strawberry water I just finished. I love that Walmart strawberry water. Pin message. Anybody wants to come in, say hello, say something. There's the link. I posted it to the top. Did you sell many of your auctions, Paul, on eBay? No, I did them for 10 days, Jen. Want me to show you? I will show you what I am doing on the eBay. Oh my God, I'm killing myself here. I'm my own best friend. I get like this because when I talk to Maddie, she doesn't talk back to me. And some days I just freak out, like, I gotta say something. I'm crazy, you know. Share a screen. Share it now. Doody-doo. Okay, so I did these. WWE, wrestling, Hollywood Hogan, WrestleMania card lot, a big card lot, $2. $2. Coverless, 22 coverless DVDs, Blu-ray movies, $2. Assorted sci-fi fantasy card, non-sports trading cards, $2. 1545s, original Star Wars poster. Here you go, Jen. 2008, a Nintendo Carnival, $2. Maisto Toilet Girl. Hello. Thank you for coming in, the Toilet Girl. Oh boy, I am losing it. I should be either drunk or high right now because I should be. Maestro Fresh Metal Diecast. This is a box set of 20 cars. My cost on this, wholesale cost, $15. I get it listed for $5. Corgi Harry Potter. My cost on this is $29. Shouldn't you be in bed? That's probably why I'm like this. I saved you as a favorite seller and forgot to check back. Hasbro Monopoly for PlayStation, $2. Pokemon with cards, $2. Now I'm sure nobody in here is going to know what this is. Masters of the Universe, Hasbro Marvel Legends. Oh wow. $20. This is a $80 comic. Breakout, $5. Dance Kids, Soul Blade, badoo. We go through all the Star Wars posters. I sold you a couple of these, I think. PlayStation Shadow Madness. This I have just the discs. No, I think I sold you, Jen, a completed one or two completed ones. Here's the other Maestro, Misto, however you say it. $5. WWE action figure, Wii game. 15 vintage postcards from the early 1900s. $2. If any of you here are old enough and you remember when American Airlines and TWA merged, I have 2 of those original crew hats. $2. 4 food and drink hats, including Wahlburgers and Sprite, which are very rare. $5. Look who's in the place, ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Hayes. These, a lot of 10 Schabak, Germany, die-cast airplanes, $5. Oh, God. If I'm over the top, just let me know. 1989 Topps Ghostbusters, $5. I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff is below. A lot of the new stuff is below my wholesale cost. Wholesale, a lot of new Star Wars toys, $10. McDonald's toys gets a lot of attention. Many. What are we doing? Whose stuff is that? Mayans. It's all Mayans. Jennifer Hayes. Peter Pan Records. presidential collectibles, PlayStation. Oh, Jen, I got this in from High Bid. You come on, you bastard. Oh, you can't see. I can't see. I can't see. Why? I got my eyes closed. These are all Wii games. I paid way too much because they rolled me over the coals with shipping. Way too... Paul, put your auction link in the chat. Yes, ma'am. How do I do that? It's pretty easy, stupid. You go up here to the door. It brings up your store. You do this, you do that, and you do the other thing. Jen, give me an offer. I think there's 11. They ream me over the coals on it. I'm, whatever. What am I gonna do? Cry about spilt video games? So where was I? I think everybody that comes on late, well, I don't know. I can't say that because this is only the second time this week I've been on after 5. But imagine if people after 5 were feeling good or something when they're on. Sony PlayStation 3, brand new, sealed, $2. 20 antique. I think the earliest card in this one, I think, is 1890. 27 plus shipping. Oh my God, Jen, you're killing me. Jen, I paid $53. No baloney. $53. Wholesale watch. This is a bunch of watches. All brand new. $5. Super Mario, more posters. I mean, I'm telling you, I just figured, let me just, like 1980. This is a Castle Grayskull with 2 of the vehicles. Looney Tunes Happy Meal toys. Eagle Moss, the Hobbit figures with the magazine. Universal Studios. This is like a $12 hat, or no, $22 hat, $2. A lot of 11 Skylanders, $2. Let's make a deal. Yes, we could. Anybody wants to come in, Jennifer, now's your chance. You want to come in, the link is there. All you have to do is with the mouse, left mouse click on this link right here, and your screen will magically open to StreamYard. And you could come in, and she's waiting for a counter offer. And Moon. Okay. No, Jen, seriously. Make me a realistic offer. You know me by now. I did pay $53 shipped for everything. I know I'll never get it back. Happy Meal toys, Spider-Man, craft book, Eddie Bauer, Ford, Eddie Bauer bag, Ford. This was my personal one. I know how to come on. I've been on StreamYard. I know. I'm just kidding. This is an awesome machine if you like cappuccinos and stuff. But I just the silver jewelry that I'm selling to everybody, well, until it's gone, all this stuff. Well, 4 pieces for $5. This is below my cost. Do they have manuals? I have no idea. All right, hold on. You're gonna make me do this. Excuse me. What do we got? Band Hero. No. Wipe Out. Yes. Guitar Hero Aerosmith. Yes. Force Awakens 2. No. No, Jennifer, it's plated. I buy it at the Gem and Jewelry Show. There's a gentleman there from Mexico. He sets up all the time, and he makes it himself. It's all handmade with abalone, mother of pearl, and another shell. I forget what it is. Yes. And they're great. Hottest Party 2, Dance Dance Revolution. Yeah, a lot of paperwork in that one. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Oh, another Aerosmith. Toilet Girl. Jennifer Hayes. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it good. Do, 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 do. You can sing it. When some music comes along, you can sing it. Rock band. You know it takes too long when you sing it. Let's all get together and then we'll sing it. You can sing it. Sing it good. Mario Galaxy. This has to be a few bucks, right, Jen? It's probably a $50 game all by itself. Yeah. All by itself. All right, so there's those here, there, and everywhere. There they are. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. All right, let's here. You want me to spice up with the deal? I was gonna put these on Whatnot. You know that one? That's right, Devo. You must be. You must whip it. Yes. You must whip it. Okay, so we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games. 15 games. 15 games, 15 games, 15 games, 15 games. Well, this is one I should not put out for human consumption. How about 48 bucks? Shipped, 48. All right, so where was we? Vintage postcards. Tiffany called them alpaca. Google Home Hub, 20 bucks. A lot of new, everything's brand new in this lot. Cooking utensils. Just the one electronic thermometer right there, we sell typically $15, $20 deal. Thank you. All right, I gotta write it down now, right? Thank you, Jen. Thank you. So 10 bucks on that. Brand new brass, 13 brass cabinet door pulls, $2. They cost like $6 a piece. Those are auction prices or actual price. These are, see this the hammer here? These are all auctions. I started Friday and Saturday. I know you weren't here earlier. I started Friday and Saturday. I put together I think 120, 121 eBay auctions, 10-day eBay auctions. And I started them all low, as you could see. Leather bag, more jewelry, ladies' handbags, one's a Vera Bradley, DVDs, Oleg Cassini, Helen of Troy collector plate. These DVDs have a bid on them already. I will check out your auctions later. Oh, no problem. This is brand new. Robot floor duster, $10. Alf. Ladies' handbags, $2, 4 of them. Gulf Coast Pickers. Hello, hello, hello. A Jeep, if anybody drives a Jeep. I don't anymore. Authentic sports gear duffel bag. Susie Orman programs. I don't know how. I think I got this in a box lot. This is a full case of brand new Rubbermaid kitchen drawer organizers. I ended up with a whole case. There's only 4 in the case, but I ended up with a 4 case. Yes. Wow. Yeah, Yvonne, Mom Knows Treasures. Sandy, my wife, took the gloves off the other day. She says, hey, I don't care if we sit on boxes, sell it. Everything. So I have to start listing the furniture and all that stuff. Thomas Kincaid, I have 2 of these. These are really nice looking. Bradford Exchange 3-plate frame set. Those are very nice. But $5. I'm just, that's what I told Jerry. I says, hey, you want to get together? We'll do another blowout sale on YouTube. Because it's kind of like, I want it all gone now. Okay, I'll make more money selling them as buy it now. Yeah, well, I hoped that this here, if you know anybody that sells Scentsy, I'm liquidating all Sandy's consultant stuff. There's 2 table covers, canvas style Scentsy table covers with the logo and everything. You can see there's a green one and a purple one. Purple one's still bagged. I think they cost the consultants $80 each. And I started everything at $25. Woman's brand new sneakers, $2. $2. Welcome in, everybody. This is the Talk to Paulie show tonight. How's it going? Blu-rays, books, clock, Christian Dior. I had it sold to somebody that's not in the chat right now. And sold it for, I think, $75. Almost 2 years ago. And she's whatever. It came back to me. I gave her that money back plus a lot more because she said she sent it out to be authenticated. Whatever. So going through packing, I found the original Macy's receipt and the card that comes with the bag showing its authenticity. And I put that card in the photo with the bag. I said, here's the card, and this is what I know about it, and that's already up to $420. This is Paul trying to entice us to bid on his auctions. No, I'm just showing you what I have, and, I started everything low. How low can Paulie go? Lounge flies. Picked up a couple of lounge flies at the Disney store. Well, the Disney warehouse store. Disney Park exclusive lounge fly. Sold one of these today. Where is it? I sold one of these today. Loungefly Muppets Animal belt bag. So I have one left. One available, one sold. I bought 2 of everything. Godzilla. This is pretty cool. Nightlight that has Yoda. Is it Yoda or Grogu? Chewbacca and Darth Vader. You put whatever you want on the base, and it changes color. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Why doesn't anybody want to come on and talk? You got to talk to me. I need somebody to talk to. And these are my regular listings. I just lowered these. I have 2 of these left. I just lowered these to $48. I still have this serigraph. Some Japanese animation, some toys. Seems to be working. I don't know. I'm surprised Jerry didn't come in. He was in Whatnot. I was having problems with Whatnot too. I was freezing and all that other happy doodah. Yeah, like see, here's one of those remote $15. I was selling these at $25 when I first got them. Now I think I must have got them to everybody. Swamp Picker, what is happening, my man?
How's it going, Matt?
Good. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, this is my first time going live in this room.
In the room?
Yeah, this is my new eBay room or garage.
Oh, very cool.
Enclosed.
So is it air conditioned?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just got this. If I turn it, I don't know if you can see it.
Yep.
Yeah, I just got that about a couple months ago.
Nice. Yeah, man, I go in my garage and you might as well, I could cook stuff in my garage. It's so hot.
Yeah, it was like that a couple months ago. I had a little fan and all that, but now it's bearable. I can come out here.
So what's happening?
Going any garage sales or doing any sourcing this weekend anywhere? Or?
No, the only thing we did is we went to that brand new Goodwill that opened.
Right. And
prices there were ridiculous. But I'm trying not to buy anything. I'm even, my distributors are all the new toys and stuff are being solicited, and I don't even want to buy those right now until I'm set where we're gonna go.
Right.
So I'm getting the emails lately for liquidation pallets and stuff, and it's like, oh damn. And I can't do it. That's all I got to do is buy a pallet of Walmart or Amazon liquidation, have 300 items, and it's like, okay, here I go all over again. And then I have to liquidate all that stuff so I don't have to take it with me. So like I tell my wife, Sandy, you're making me, or I'm in the state of fluctuation or the state of confusion right now. Yvonne, how are you?
How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. We're just driving. So I said I might as well pop in.
Nice. You got good reception then wherever you are.
Yeah. I'm on my phone and we're in Corona, California.
Nice. Yeah, Renee came on the other day and she must have been in real bad reception because she was, doing that stuttering thing and freezing.
Well, let's cross our fingers.
You have some good reception there.
So anyway, I have really bad luck with auctions. I usually start them at the minimum that I'll take. I'm not a gambler like you are. And if somebody bids on my auction, it's usually one person that bids and wins it, the very minimum.
Wow. Yeah, I'm at that point now where it's, I just got to let it go. I just have to get rid of it. We have Well, we've been here now. In February, it'll be 9 years. So we got a 4-bedroom house, almost 3,000 square feet. There's a lot of stuff in this house. And it's just Sandy and I. So I told her, I said, you want me to list all the beds, all the bureaus? Because we have one of the bedrooms is my eBay room, but the other two are set up as full bedrooms in case, anybody came by to stay. But the family only came by once a year at the most. So it's tough.
Yeah. Are you going to try to blow stuff on Whatnot really cheap for $1 or $2 starts?
I did sell the pops. These 2 pops that I did sell, I ended up selling them for $3 a piece.
Okay.
So
that's why I don't want to do Whatnot. But in your situation, when you just want to get rid of things and stuff, but I am getting to the point to where I will go on Whatnot one of these days and start. I have a bunch of records, and I have pops, I have flows, but then again, it's a lot of work too. If you sell 50 items, and 50 different buyers, that's a lot of work. So why not just have a yard sale? Like have a yard sale.
Yeah, it is,
and not deal with fees and everything.
Like I was telling people on Whatnot, typically when I go on Whatnot, and it's been 2 months, I would get it all done, get it all prepped, which takes a few hours, and then I would advertise it for a week or 4 days. But I finished, and a half hour later I went live. So,
okay.
Do you do Whatnot, Glenn?
No, never tried it.
Where are you? What avenues are you selling?
All over the board. So I don't have no really niche.
Okay.
If I got on there, I'd be selling a little bit of everything.
But I mean, are you just eBay, or are you everywhere also?
eBay and Poshmark.
Okay. Yeah, right now I'm just eBay. I haven't brought back Macari yet. Macari keeps emailing me. You have $12 and change. You should spend it on this, that, and the other. It's like, all right, just keep it there. Leave me alone. You're making interest on my money, on my $12.
I have 25 in Macari, but when it gets to 30, I'm going to take it out.
Yeah. I do have List Perfectly coming on the show Thursday morning.
Ugh.
And I think once, because Stuart from Franklin Hill Ventures, he says that's a very important part of my business. So I think once I find out everything about them, I'll probably join up and... What?
Because I'll be there, because that lady from List Perfectly, man, it's basically, I feel like I got robbed $50 or $75. It never worked. Wow. I mean, it worked twice or 3 times. And then about the 3rd or 4th time, it was glitching. They take you on a maze of different pop-ups that you go through to try to get the answer. It's like when you're on a phone call trying to get customer service, and they say press 1, and then they make you listen to all the things, and then you go to press 2, and then if your answer's still not, the final thing was send an email. And
wow.
And they never got back to me on anything else. I finally, like in all caps, sent a text message to their automated system and said, cancel my account. I hopped on because Bolo Buddies, I love her channel, and she rants and raves, and she was on Bolo Buddies channel. She started off as a vintage clothing reseller, and she's fantastic in that realm. That app, it does not work for me.
Wow. Well, I want to.
It's for tech savvy.
Now you're starting to stutter. You're starting to maybe get in the low reception area.
Okay. Well, I'll see you on Monday.
All right. Take care. Drive safe.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Are you using any cross-posting platform, Glenn?
Not right now. Like I said, I do part-time and all that. And I don't think I have enough stuff to do cross listing personally.
What kind of stuff do you mainly sell? Because I think this is the first time I talked to you.
Everything you can think about, all the stuff behind me, pretty much. Anything I can pick up at the garage sale or the bins. I get a lot of my stuff from the bins now.
Okay.
But like today, like the bad thing about the bins, our bins, like what they call $7 a day Friday. If you want to buy something before 12 o'clock, you better be in line Thursday night. And you're camping out.
Really?
And there was one guy I met actually Saturday. I was 50th in line. He was behind me, a husband and wife. And they're from Biloxi, Mississippi, which is 2 hours away.
And this is the Goodwill bins?
No, this is they call a place called Black Friday.
Oh. So it's in like the Amazon liquidation bins.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay. And what state are you in?
Louisiana.
Louisiana, okay, because I've been to the 3 in South Carolina. Deal days, and I forget the other one.
Yeah, it's like Black Friday deal,
Yep.
But yeah, they probably got 120 bins total in the place.
Yep.
But I found a little knick-knack stuff before, and sold it for like $3 or $4. I found some gaming, throw the ball, wicker ball, and all that kind of stuff. Across elbow pads with the tags on it and all that, brand new elbow pads. I sold them for $59. Took the best offer. I had $16 shipping or $15 shipping on it because they're kind of bulky. And I based all my shipping on shipping it to the West Coast and all that. And luckily it was close by, and I made a little bit of money on the freight and all that, and still made over $4. Sold them for like $52.
Nice.
Wow. But a lot of little knickknack stuff, little weird tools, other little knickknacks. I don't have, what are the separate if I have it? Don't have, like what goggles come in. You ever see goggles like Oakley, Smith?
Yep.
Oakley box. So I grabbed them. This was on $7 a day. I don't get there until 4 o'clock, 4:30. So I have to work. I can't go in the morning because of work. So I grabbed them and all that, but I didn't check inside the box. So when I get home and open them up, they're ski goggles, and all that, I'm going, they're Smith on the band.
Wow. So
somebody threw their goggles in there, which were still in good shape. I mean, they're probably like used once maybe.
Yeah.
But I still sold them for $40. That $7, I still sold them a total of $40. Plus they shipping, so I didn't take a loss on that,
Right.
So, another thing.
Yeah, that's the thing with those places, like the one that I went to in South Carolina. Everything on Saturday is like $10,
right?
But they're closed on Friday because that's when they stock the bins, and then at the end of the day, Saturday, they restock again because then the next day everything's $8,
right?
And then that's it. The next day is $5 and so on, but they don't restock until Friday again.
Right. So they restock some Sunday, whatever, which I didn't go in there today because I had too much to do. I did stop at another bin store today on the way from church because, I could stop, it takes me 15 minutes. And I talked to them, and that Black Friday store is hurting them, He's more of a mom and pop bin store.
Yep.
And they got probably 20 bins in there. And they buy it from the Amazon type stuff, pallets and all that, but they're not buying it on the level this store's buying it at.
Wow. I had, when we, well, oh my God. It's kind of like I need coffee right now. My brain is foggy. When we move home, I was thinking about opening a bin store. And then after thinking about it, because I buy some Amazon liquidation now, but I buy by the box. I'm not buying a pallet or whatever. And then it's been a month. I haven't bought any. But I thought, like I was telling my wife, I said, if I do this, it's another 24/7 again.
That's going to be a job. That's,
yeah. I said, do I
forget about you reselling anymore? You're going to be doing a bin store.
Yeah. I said, I don't know if I want to do that. I says, my goal is for us to do some traveling and be free a little. So I guess I talked myself out of it because That was the goal for us 20 years ago when we moved down to Florida, was to mellow out a little and relax. She became a supervisor. I opened up a real estate office with, over a dozen agents and everything. And it's like, what are we doing? We're killing ourselves again. So, I'm just gonna, when I go home, I'll buy pallets and stuff, but I'll just list them. I'll list the stuff. If it gets really good and I get really busy, I'll hire somebody. But then if I want to shut it down for a few days and go away for a weekend or something, I'll do that. I do a listing leave and then manual cross post.
Right.
Yep.
But in the last few months, the other places have opened bin stores. There's probably a couple across the river, which is about 10 miles from here. I've never been to New Orleans, but like I said, right now, like that one bin store I stopped at on the way from church, there's one right down the street. And they're not happy because the one I go to is called Crazy Cajuns. Well, they call them Cajun liquidation, that. So they weren't happy they took their Cajun name and all that, which I would never do that. I mean, that, you talk to a lot of other people, and I can't believe they use the same name,
Yeah, there's one of the ones that I went to in Carolinas is called Crazy Casboys.
Right.
And but the last time we were there, I think, was a year ago, 2 years ago. And all of a sudden, bin stores have been very popular. They're popping up everywhere.
Right.
They opened up one in Orlando. There's another one, South Orlando. Yeah, they're going crazy. So I think pretty soon that'll be an outdone model, I guess.
But all that bin store is basically telling you how much people buy stuff and send it back. Because basically all the same at the bin stores is technically what customers bring back, right?
Yeah, well, it depends. And now there's one it's not a bin store, but it's a liquidation company.
Right.
But all they do is they buy the liquidation pallets from Home Depot and Lowe's. So if you want patio furniture, tools,
right,
you go to that store.
Right.
The other place in Orlando, I believe they get Target and Walmart returns and liquidation.
Right.
There's another one I know of close to Tampa. They do, I believe, Walmart, Kohl's, and Amazon liquidation.
Right.
So, I mean, sure, there's a lot of stock out there. There's a lot. Look at now. I mean, man, you could go into any Target and any Walmart and go into their clothing department and get 30%, maybe 40 or 50% off on clothes because they're swamped with inventory. They don't have enough people to work the inventory. The back rooms are packed from what I'm hearing. We went to Walmart the other day. It's bad in the back room when they have employees from other stores helping them put out, stock the shelves. And that's what they had going on. Pallets in every aisle, just trying to get people. They had about 4 people per pallet working it, trying to get it all done.
But like you said, go ahead.
Crazy. It's just crazy. The economy, the way things are happening these days is just, it's really crazy.
Well, I know for me, it's more and more resellers that hitting some garage sales. I know a couple of weeks ago, I went to one. It was not far from here, about 2 miles of that. And all that. So it was an 8 o'clock opening. So I'm going to do the early birds drive by. If it's open, I'll get it. Well, they had in a cul-de-sac, but there was already 4 cars sitting there. I'm saying, oh, there's people here already. So I didn't know what address it was. So I get out. And since I get out, here comes Chris, Cajun reseller out the door, one of the doors, and all that. And he says, hey, Glenn, so he pops out and others pop out. There's 5 of us in there in front of his driveway at, 7:15 talking all about reselling this and that. But out of the 5, 3 of us had YouTube channels. So that tells you, how many are resellers,
Yeah.
And the 6th person that showed up and then took off was actually an antique booth, some lady, that goes there. But, but sometimes people pick up stuff and don't, the bin store where I take advantage of, I'm buying what's called the brick, or the albatross, which people look at it, pick it up, throw it back, and don't think about what it is.
Right.
And one of them was like a 3D printer cooling box. You see what you put the filament in? And I guess it feeds,
yeah.
and it feeds into the well, this had actually the plug and all that, and so heck, I looked it up and all that. Some of them were selling $50. I think I sold it for $45, whatever. But it went to Canada actually.
Wow, nice.
Gave me a good feedback. Then when I was in there again one time out, I saw another one, but it didn't have none of the wiring, that. So I sold it for $25.
Nice, and it cost you $7.
I know it cost me less than that.
Wow,
that,
even better.
And all that, but it goes down to 50-cent day. Like 50-cent days, I've done fairly decent. Come buying that weird stuff. People don't think to check it.
Right.
And all that, but
yeah, there's the one place in Tampa. On I forget what day it is. It's the last day before they close, which I think is. Sorry, I think it's Thursday because they restock Friday. Right. If you fill an IKEA bag for $5,
right.
Because it's all the crap, and you know what it is mostly is our cell phone cases.
Right. Oh yeah, they got tons of those.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. But that's funny you mentioned 3D printing. I messaged 3 of the boards that I'm on Facebook of 3D printing. I said, I just have a question. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that you guys are doing. Do you ever get a cease and desist from the companies?
No.
2 of the boards deleted my question. One, the conversation went on. Oh, I don't think they go after anybody anymore. And I think they're too busy these days. These people are doing some fantastic stuff. I mean, even my son printed a few things when he got the files. But these guys are actually selling the stuff on Etsy, I guess. And it's like, how the hell are you able to do that? It's a copywritten item.
Right.
But they didn't want to get into it or whatever. I don't blame them, but 3D printers, man, have come a long way.
Right.
A long way.
I guess where you could do good, like game pieces and all that. If you have old game pieces and all that, and copy them and all that. Especially if you like to go to garage sales. So I know that these games don't exist anymore. All the pieces are there, and you copy them and you sell them on the open market.
Yeah. My son, for the longest time, was making car parts.
Right.
Dashboard pieces and holders for this, that, and the other thing. He had he doesn't have it anymore. He had a Chrysler 300, and because he's good with fiberglass, and he used to do stereo systems and all that stuff. He put his iPad. He took out the radio and he used his iPad, built the dash around it and all that stuff. But he's done knobs, new power knobs and stuff like that. It's amazing the stuff they do with these 3D printers.
Well, I asked you where, like I said, parents had 3D printers and made arms or hands for their kids. And as the kids grew, they just it's like, like those little Spider-Man hands with all the little articulated fingers. And they made hands like that for the kids, and all that.
Yep.
That's really remarkable there.
The reason I got into it is because, I collect action figures.
Right.
And people were casting or 3D printing new heads for the action figures with better likenesses than like Hasbro or Mattel would come out with.
And this is the first time I ever bought something like this, I bought a bag of them. I bought all these for $1.50.
Yeah.
And all that. And I never really bought anything like that. So it had like $2 on it. And I bought something else that had $2 on it. So when you take $2 for both of them, but I'll take 3. So between that and something else that, I bought, basically paid $1.50 for it.
Very cool.
And all that. So I think most of them selling lots. I might try to maybe check individually, but I don't think it's any special one in there.
Yeah, no, they're cool. Got a big leg, long leg.
Right.
Well, thanks everybody for coming in, checking out the talk here. I had just finished my Whatnot. If you're wondering why I'm on, I just finished my Whatnot sale. That epic failure, to say the least. And I figured, let me come on. I thought Jerry was going to be on here. I am thinking of going on YouTube and blasting some stuff out. And I know Jerry still has a ton of stuff he wants to get rid of. We've done it a couple of times. I'm thinking about doing it again. And I'll put my eBay store in here again. If you're interested, I listed a bunch of auctions that I think the first batch still has 6 days or 5 days to go. LOL, sorry, I was renewing some of my Etsy listings. Okay, Jen. Yeah, a lot of these 3D stuff are all sold on Etsy. And I'm surprised Etsy doesn't come down on these people, say, this is copywritten, you can't sell this. Maybe they just don't care. I know if you do it on eBay, you'll get a Vero, like lickety-split.
Well, they might come after you, too, you know?
Yeah, Disney will, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how they're getting away with it. But, hey, all the power to you. Make money, make money.
You know, I had some stickers one time. I won't mention the company, but I bought them from the actual company, the stickers. Even when I got them in before, this was back in 1991, I'm going like these stickers. Man, these things suck. They got bad printing and all that. You know, a lot of those stickers I used, you know, and all that. And I had like 3 big lots of stickers, you know, like 50 stickers in each lot. You could one of them to blow them out.
Yeah.
Well, the next day I get a Vero, whatever, or not Vero, but saying they're counterfeit, and I get up. Basically, you know, I'm talking to the damn lawyer. You know, my lawyer's talking to their lawyer. Like,
wow.
You know, and all that. And like I said, my lawyer wasn't happy with their response, and you know, but if it would have happened during the time I was going to a lot of these big bike races, and the so-called the tower with like the VIPs were at, a lot of them.
Okay.
I had access to that for like 7 years in a row, but I didn't. But that did not. This thing didn't happen during that time, which I wish it would have been nice, because I could have went and sat down with the president of the company and said, "Hey, I got a situation." And he would have listened and said, "Let me make a couple of calls. Hey, you're okay. You know, like you got proof. You know, but without you know, calling up certain people and all that." But I still haven't forgot it. You know, one day I'll bump into them somewhere. You know.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, there's just so much different things, so many different things. I mean, I remember I think the only time I got a Vero was I bought the copper company, the wristbands, and Walmart blew them all out for like $0.25 a piece. So I bought a lot of them and listed them on eBay. The next thing you know, I got a Vero. I said, "No, you can't do this. This is I bought them at Walmart. We don't care. You're not allowed to do it." Okay.
Like I told one of those before. I actually had some guy, the quarterback from Green Bay Packers, on it. I think, doesn't it? That's one.
I don't know. I think the reason there was a Vero is they sold the company.
Right.
Because after Walmart got rid of them, I think a few months later, they came out with something else. It was all new packaging and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's the only time I ever got my wrist slapped by eBay.
I think one time I had an item from Poshmark got taken down one time. It was sunglasses, Ray-Bans. The case, it was counterfeit. Which, if you start studying how get on YouTube, look for it, the way the printing is, and different things like that. Like I found a pair of, I don't have them here. It's called Gray Goose or something, Goose something. Like, and the shoes look grungy looking. When I got online, they said the shoes are like the bottom of the shoes, whatever, pristine white. They said, "Right, throw them away. They're fakes." The Goose shoes are dirty, almost dirty looking, on the white. It's almost like beige/white kind of mixture.
Yeah.
They got some weird stuff, for skateboard use only. Mine had something else for certain use only. But some of those shoes go for $60 to $100+.
Wow.
All that. And it's just a real casual looking shoe, nothing fancy,
Wow. That's like at Goodwill the other day. I was looking at Sperry's.
Right.
I know I've heard the name before.
Right.
And I said, I've heard this name mentioned before. The shoes looked very good condition. They were $34.
Right.
So I went on eBay. I found the exact ones, and eBay listed them for $18,
Right.
and 19 and 22. And I said, man, they want $34, 32 and change, whatever it was. I said, this is crazy. So that was it. And then Sandy looked at all the handbags and stuff. She says, these prices are ridiculous.
Well, I'll let you go. It's time for me to do some more stuff. You know, good sitting, talking, and all that.
All right. Thank you for coming in. It was great to finally meet you and see you put a name to a face.
Okay, man. Great seeing you, man. Thanks,
Take
Paul.
care.
Okay,
Take
man.
care.
Bye.
Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody, and subscribe, share, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't forget, I'll be on tomorrow, 10 a.m. as usual. The 10 a.m. show. And Wednesday, we'll do the swap meet. Tuesday, open mic. I already have the thumbnails done. Tuesday's open mic. Anything you want to talk about, any questions, anything like that. And then Thursday is List Perfectly. And I already told a few people that weren't happy. I says, come on in. They'll be there. Ask away. Ask all your questions. Or comments or whatever. So, yeah, with that, I'm probably going to go make some dinner or something. And I got to clean up my office again. If anybody has anything they'd like to promote, put it in the chat. Hopefully you all in here are probably all friends with each other already, all subscribe to each other's channel. Just, click on the 3 dots next to everybody's name. Thanks, Glenn, for coming in. And if that is it, I'm going to end it here. So thank you again, everybody. As always, thank you for your support. And Maddie says hello. Take care, everybody.